Good morning, my name is Michelle Landay. The date today is March 10th, 2019. This is my week 1 video for my anatomy physiology class 240. Today we are going to be learning how to use Google Draw to label our different slides and images and stuff like that we'll probably have to do through the rest of the next 8 weeks. Alright, so what I've done here is I've already downloaded my Lab Assistant, and I downloaded it as a Google document, so that will make it easier later down the road. What we're going to do is we're going to start labeling the pituitary gland. So I'm going to left click this, I'm going to highlight it. Then I'm going to right click until it comes up. We're going to copy this image. Alright, so image copied. I'm going to go to my Google Drive under New. And then I'm going to scroll down until I find Google Drawings, which is right there. All right, now we're going to right-click again onto this. We're going to paste the image we just copied of the pituitary gland, and we're going to enlarge it so we have more room to work with, and it's more seeable in our Lab Assistant. So now that we've done that, there is a text box up here on the left side of the computer screen. We're going to click on this, and we're going to draw a little box, the plus sign. And then the first one that we need to label in this is the eosinophil cell. All right, so that one's labeled. Then we're going to come down here, and we're going to click the text box again. And then we need to label the basophil cell. All right. After that, we're going to do one more text box. And this is going to be for the pituitary nucleus, which we're going to make a little bit longer because it's going to be a little bit longer for the spelling. All right, so now that we have everything that we need in this picture, we're going to have to draw arrows at what we're talking about. So we have an arrow, like a little line here with 2 dots. If you hit the arrow next to it to the right, it will scroll down. So we go down to arrows, we click on that, left click that, and we come over here, and we're going to label our eosinophil cells. And these are going to be the red cells in the picture. This is a good example right here, this area. So those are going to be our red cells, and then since it's still here, you can just scroll down to the next one, the basophil cells. And these are going to be the ones that are darker. They're going to be more like a dark blue. So we can go right here, point the arrow right at those. And our pituitary cells, these are going to be up here in the posterior, and they're kind of all by themselves. So they're right there. And what's neat about this is, especially this program I find, is that you can click on the box here where you've typed in your text. And if you go up top to the little bucket, you can fill this in any different color you want to. Blue. And you can do the same thing with your lines. The other cool thing about the arrow is if you come over here next to where you color the line, it gives you an option. If you need to make the arrows more thick, you can do that. So once you have it all labeled the way you want it to, we want to copy this image again. So we're going to right click. Or wait, I'm sorry, we're going to go to, this is actually very important. You want to go down, you want to go to File because you have to download this as a JPEG, especially for this assignment. You're going to download this as a JPEG. So over here it's told me it's download complete. I'm going to go back to my Lab Assistant. And we are already clicked on this, so we want to delete this picture out. So now it's out. So the line's right here, blinking, where we need to go up to Insert, Images. We just uploaded this, remember, JPEG. Uploaded from computer. And we're going to wait for this to come up. So our image is right here. We just did it, 10:19 a.m. We're going to double click on this. And then you have it in your Lab Assistant. You have the arrows and everything that you would need for all your assignments that are coming up. All right, well, that's how you label all the stuff. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of the weekend, and I'll see you next week. Thank you. Bye.